Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nerd Wars. So happy to be back. Look, console wars are gearing up again, although it seems to be a favorite based off of the presentation today. But that doesn't mean there aren't Microsoft Xbox fans out there, and we got two of them. We got two Xbox fans. We got two PS5 PlayStation fans. They're all here in the building. In fact, let's see them all. What's up, fellas? How you guys doing? We got Darth Daddy Lunga. We got my man Izzy. I haven't seen Izzy and Rob. Thank you for coming back. Haven't seen you guys in a long time, but Izzy and Darth Daddy will be fighting. You guys are fighting for the PlayStation, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right, perfect. And then we got Rob. Welcome back, my man. And I got my man Chris. You guys will be fighting for the Xbox.
Bring the noise.
All right, no pressure there. My God, this is going to be intense. Look, I got to put out how this is going to work because I'm not a new gamer, okay? So I thought I'm going to judge. I don't have a horse in this race. I've played them both. I played Halo. I know how the systems work, and I actually want to get back into gaming. I want to buy a new system, and I thought, well, let's just wait to the holidays when you can get the right one, a new one. So let's do it that way because there's a million ways you can fight this fight. But I think in order to sort of come up with a real fight here and the reason for what you guys are battling, which one should someone buy? If they're not into either, if we're starting from scratch or we're like, you know what, man, I want to get a new system, which one should we start with? I think that's the best way to sort of pick a winner in this fight. Do we all agree? Is that a fair way to sort of make this fight happen?
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. It's about right.
Okay, cool. I got my hammer out, so that's how we're going to base this. Based off everything you guys... Now, there was a PlayStation presentation today. There was a previous Xbox presentation, but now I know there's rumors of another one coming out. Look, we're going to get a lot more information about both systems, but I think it's safe to say we know enough so far to start this argument. This will probably be an ongoing argument. The one thing we don't know are a little bit about details about specs, price, etc. None of that matters, okay? We're not basing this off price. Let's base it off of which one do we want to invest on now, which one do we think is going to be the better one to invest in for the year if we want to get into gaming. So price is not an option in this debate. All right, so everyone makes sense of what we're doing? We're all on the same page. Does anyone have any questions or any fighters have any issues before we get and do this? Okay, great. I hear nothing. I'm going to accept that. So let's do this. So let's do this now. I'm going to start the clock. I'm going to try and keep this fight, this first round, is going to be about 15, maybe 20 minutes total with my intro here. So we're going to keep this a little bit more contained. So commenters, if you want to get in on this, you can. You can support. I will interrupt and make sure I get your comments through before the round is over, before I make a verdict. So if you would like to leave your comments, please, you can support the stream down below with the links, as well as get involved in this fight because you might get passionate during it. So that's how it's going to work. We're also going to do a round 2 about the Joker being in the Batman. I have an exclusive. I have some information to share. So round 2 is going to also be a doozy, so you're not going to miss out. We are going to clip that later, so if you're watching this live, welcome. Every Thursday night, Nerd Wars is a full live show where we have a lot of fun. But afterwards, I always splice it up. If you missed the live stream, I cut it out or I put some of the other shows on members only. So thank you to all those who've subscribed and become members. I appreciate it. Let's get to it. Our first Nerd War round 1 is up. And we are going to do this. The console wars begin. All right, on top we got PlayStation versus Xbox. I flipped a coin. I flipped my can opener as I got my Mike's Hard Lemonade ready to go. Cheers to all you. Actually, I have it. Darth Daddy Lunga, call heads or tails.
Heads.
You got it. Heads. So would you like to go first or second?
I don't know. Izzy, do you want to go first, Izzy? I'll give it to my partner if he wants to go first.
I'm down to
Okay,
go first.
so you guys are going first.
Go ahead.
Time is
Izzy, you go
starting. Here we go. And Team PlayStation, go.
All right, couple key points here. First and foremost, the entire Unreal Engine was developed in close proximity with Sony. They've helped construct this thing from the bottom. What that means is just like everything was built on Unreal Engine 4 in the last system, all of the new games are going to be built and optimized for Unreal. What that means is Sony is getting significantly better performance out of it. But let's skip that, right? Because that doesn't matter. No one goes to the store and says, what games are made on Unreal? The user experience is so much better on PlayStation, man. Microsoft has this huge history of not giving a damn about their customer base. Small stuff, like controllers not coming with rechargeable battery, for example, just not taking the time to really build a gamer-centric experience is why I'll never own another Xbox system. I've owned every Xbox system, and I got rid of my Xbox One because I hated it so much, and I got my Xbox One for free. Outside of that, though, the games are significantly better on PlayStation, man. Story-driven, intimate experiences. The new Spider-Man was game of the year when it came out. Miles Morales is going to be even crazier. Horizon Zero Dawn, ton of rewards. Horizon Forbidden Wilds, even crazier. You like racing games? GT, Gran Turismo is one of the best racing games franchises of all time, and it's even better on PlayStation. Yield my time.
Okay, we're going to start with Izzy on who wants to go on Xbox this time.
You got it, man.
Yeah, I'll go.
Chris, go for it. Chris is opening an Xbox. Go ahead. Opening arguments.
So I like everything I'm hearing from you, except for the fact that you're not talking about the versatility of the Xbox. The Xbox's versatility, when it was first created, it was more than just a gaming system. It was an entertainment system. Most people these days don't have time. Someone who's a parent, who has kids, who has a job, doesn't have time to sit down and play Spider-Man, a story-driven game. They're going to need to play those quick, cool, fun little multiplayer games that Xbox promotes a lot more than PlayStation does on the indie front, that, those retro style games that, are quicker to pick up and you don't have to like sit there for 8 hours to play the game. Let's also talk about the user experience. How many times has the PlayStation Network gone down and been hacked? And people's information has gotten stolen. I don't know about you, but I do not like my information getting stolen. Xbox, maybe it's happened like once or twice. PlayStation, at least 4 times. So that there, to me, is a red flag that they don't worry about their customers' security base. Also, the fact that you have a little garage studio there with a computer. With the Xbox, you can play your game on the Xbox and then go over to your PC and pick up right where you left off if you wanted to say stream your game on your Xbox. As for games, sure, in the very beginning, the Xbox One did not have a lot of good exclusives, but we've seen that increase. I mean, first of all, you want to talk about racing games. Forza has 2 different franchises that are award-winning franchises, both Horizon and Motorsport. Then you want to talk about Gears, Halo. The new Halo is going to be a launch title, which, if you have familiarity with Halo and like Halo, you're very excited for this because this is the next generation of Halo. Sure, Halo 5 flopped, but Halo 4 was good. Halo 3, 2, and 1, amazing. And all the little ones in between are great. So why would you not be excited for Halo 5?
All right, so let's open it up to the whole gang. Now we got our opening arguments. Now you've heard sort of where you guys are coming from. Free fall, go for it.
So I am glad you brought up something like, network problems. It goes down every day. You know what's worse than network problems? How about your system not even working? How about the red ring of death on Xbox 360 that I had to
about
fix
the Xbox 360 though.
We're talking about the Xbox One
We're
X.
not talking about the Xbox 360. That issue got fixed.
What it shows,
that issue got fixed,
what it shows
Did it not get
is
fixed
a
on the
history of unreliability by a company that cares nothing about its customers. Now, as far as all the versatility you're talking about, I can do all that on my PC. You know why I'm over here with an Xbox controller? Because I'm on my PC.
Because it works
because
on
I
your
have
PC,
to play it on my PC because it's better. Now,
you couldn't play Kart Rider Beta with your PlayStation 4
because
controller.
the game.
You had to go out and get an
because
Xbox.
the game.
No, yeah, but you had to go out and get an
You know why I had
Xbox
to?
controller.
Because the company that made my operating system made the Xbox. That's
exactly.
why.
Versatility.
Okay.
You gotta ask yourself, what are you doing on the Xbox?
Thank you.
And your PC that absolutely needs to be done on an
Hold on, Chris. Wait. Chris, let him say it. Let him get it out. Quick,
I'm video. I'm watching Blu-rays. I'm doing all of the same things that I would do on an Xbox, except when I'm done with the Xbox, I can fire up Persona 5 Royal and play one of the best RPGs of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to talk about 15-minute games. I don't want to play games from 1985. I've been playing games from 1985 my entire life, bro. I still own a Sega Genesis. And if I want to dust off the old-timey 8-bit, 15-minute experience, I can do that. But you can do that anywhere. That's what mobile gaming is for. And if mobile gaming can get past this whole 15 minutes of gameplay nonsense, then you can't expect that out of your what could be a $500 system. What is probably the centerpiece of your living room.
Don't call mobile gaming, first of all.
And let's talk about let's talk about the
I feel
system
gross.
outside of just gamers, okay?
Yes,
because
okay.
the PlayStation, look it up, has at least almost 2 to 1 more kid-friendly games than the Xbox does. On top of that, unless you're playing Roblox or Minecraft, that's about it.
What about the original Xbox, the 360, and all the Xbox One games that you can play on the Xbox Series X? You want kids games? Go play all the kids games from every single Xbox
you mean
generation.
The games that nobody wants to play except you?
That's not true.
Then why wouldn't I just buy an Xbox 360 for $30 from GameStop?
Thank you.
Why do
That's
I
all you
need
gotta
to?
do.
Rob, I want to get Rob in
Yeah,
here.
why would-
Rob, go ahead. What are your add some thoughts?
Okay, hang on. I know you did not just say fucking mobile gaming is gaming. I feel fucking offended.
You should. You're a bad gamer.
That, bro. Oh, please. And on top of that, I know you are not saying I'm talking about Gran Turismo when you know damn well you rather be playing fucking Forza. You know that
Let's
for
run it.
sure.
No, we can run that.
Don't
We
bullshit
can run
me
that.
on that.
I
When
have
was the last
played
time
Keep
you
the
played
keep the
the Gran
vulgarity
Turismo
down,
game?
Rob.
Okay.
Keep the vulgarity down, Rob. Keep going.
I have
Sorry.
played every Gran Turismo game since Gran Turismo 1.
You play
I'm a
Gran
racing
Turismo
gamer.
Sport? You play Gran Turismo Sport?
Yes.
The abomination of a game?
And I run the GT
So
beta
terrible.
every year. They drop for the GT.
All right.
I love racing games.
Look, I want to because I saw in his comments is right. So let's break this down, okay? Because I'm keeping the clock. We're already at 6.5 minutes. Let's break it down. Games. Talking about games quickly. We're gonna spend a minute on the games. Which one's gonna give me the best games?
PS4.
Wait,
Xbox
let
is
me
great
ask,
if
hold
all
on.
you care about is Madden.
That's
NBA
not true.
2K.
That is not
Tell
true
me-
at all.
tell me your-
2K
tell me
is
the
a
Halo.
PlayStation.
Tell me
No,
three
That is
starter
all
games.
they have that anyone
First of all,
cares
you got
about.
your information wrong. 2K is a Sony-driven marketed
NBA, whatever.
company.
Madden
no,
and
no.
All right, what are
You gotta
three?
get your
What are
facts right.
three? Chris, what are the three Xbox games I'm gonna want to get within the first 6 months of launch that are gonna be like this? The guaranteed titles. It's like
Like
this is-
exclusives?
yeah. What
Or-
are like the go-tos I need to buy
You
on
see how we have to
Xbox?
qualify?
Well, no,
For
because he's
people
saying
under
what
50.
games should I get?
for people under 50, Chris. Under 50, please.
People under 50? I mean,
Yes.
Halo,
Jesus.
definitely.
Halo. Okay, great. And what
Halo,
else?
Forza.
Gears.
Gears.
Gears of War, Forza, the racing game, and Halo. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think
Let's talk about that, right?
Izzy
Yeah,
and
two
No,
of
no,
those
no,
are
he
the
just
same
wants
type
the
of
answer.
game.
He just wants the answer.
Izzy and Darth Daddy. What are the three titles you're getting as a PlayStation to sort of say, you know what? This is what you're getting?
Spider-Man all day.
Spider-Man,
Horizon.
Horizon.
What's
And I-
Horizon?
I'm
Sorry,
a
what is
guy,
Horizon?
personally.
Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, you gotta explain the
Okay,
use.
so
Horizon Zero
it's
Dawn.
And that's
an
the
open
problem, too.
world.
Is it like
It's an
Zelda?
open world RPG.
It's like
No.
Zelda.
Yes, but they're robotic
No,
dinosaurs.
it's not like
it
Zelda.
has
No, but like the new
It's
Zelda.
has some.
Like new Zelda.
It is a lot like Breath of
Yes,
the
like
Wild.
New Zelda.
Yeah,
yes,
that's what I
it's
meant.
like open
Come on,
world
I'm
like
not that old. I know New Zelda. New Zelda is open world. I know what it means. All right, but Horizon, we got Horizon, and what would you say? You said Spider-Man. What's the third?
Ratchet and Clank for me. How about you, Doug?
Yeah, I was gonna say Ratchet and
That's a good
Clank too.
See, wow.
Interesting.
Good stuff.
Okay.
So
And
to
that's
me,
the thing.
to
First
me,
of all,
it
you
comes
haven't even
down
explained the game
to me, it comes down to Halo versus Spider-Man.
Well, here's the thing, Andy. Here, let me ask you this
Really?
question, Andy. Where are you putting your console? Is it going in your living room?
Well, it doesn't matter about me. Don't make it about me. But I'm just so all right. So games, it's a bit of a wash, and I all right, but because you're neither of
Okay,
you
so-
really. Horizon, as a non-gamer who doesn't know those brands, none of that was anything to me except for Halo and Spider-Man. So for somebody who's like, which one should I get? It's going to be like harder to sell. So all right, system. What's the better system? What's going to have the better graphics, the better processing?
They're about the same.
They're about the same.
Yeah.
They're about the
pretty
same.
much.
I
They're-
still maintain PlayStation's going to have a much better
Well,
experience with
No.
loading.
So
Oh,
he's
can you
asking.
mention the fact
So
The
let me talk about the
Xbox
specs.
looks like an air purifier.
Well, let's talk about the specs. You want to talk about the specs?
Sure,
The
system
Xbox
first, then
is
we'll go,
going- so they're gonna have the same video. They're gonna have the same RAM. The Xbox has a 1 terabyte hard drive. The PS5 is only gonna have an 825 gig hard drive. So you're already losing 175 gigs right there on the PlayStation, and games are big right now. The processor is faster on the Xbox than the PlayStation, 12.16 teraflops to 10.28 teraflops, which is 52 CPUs clocked at 1.825 gigahertz for the Xbox and 36 at 2.23. So very similar.
Okay.
But
Yeah, the specs are very, very
so
tight.
the specs are very similar. They've got similar loading times. The specs are so similar. They both
I don't
got the 4K
maintain. I
Blu-ray.
don't maintain similar loading times. I don't think that's accurate.
Well, no, you're looking at. You got to look at the exact stats. Yes, I
mean, but-
believe the. So look, here's the thing with the PlayStation 5. I will admit that the loading times for games may be a little faster. However,
And by admitting that, you just lost the argument.
wait. No,
Because
I
you
have
gave
not.
us something.
Please.
You're
Because
done.
no,
You're done.
wait, no, I haven't. Because what the Xbox will be able to do that the PlayStation will be not is say you're playing a game and you want to go play another game or you want to go to Netflix, you can go leave exactly what you were doing without any seamless loading or anything and switch to any other game or any other app. while in the PlayStation
So your
5,
answer, to this game not loading is try something else.
Listen.
Carry up, Chris. You can't have the whole damn debate.
No, I am getting to the point. God damn, I'm getting interrupted.
Well, you get to the point.
Get to the point.
So while with the PlayStation, when you want to start another game, you have to close the first game and then open the other game. With the Xbox, you're not going to have to be able to do that.
So we haven't
Well,
seen that.
here's the thing. I think I'd rather
We
have
just
the game
got
I'm
the
playing
reveal today.
load than have to worry about going to the next game.
Why?
Your damn games don't even load.
What if your kid walks in and wants to say, "Hey, I want to play this game instead"? You know, then you can switch over to it, and you don't even lose
I teach
your
my
place.
child patience is what I do.
I mean, it's not even that. We haven't even gotten anything
good luck.
disproving the capability of being
Yes,
able
we
to
All
do
right,
that
so
with
we
PS5.
talked about the system. You did sort of lose a point by admitting that the load time's not good. I will admit that was
Thank
not a
you.
good
I
thing
didn't
to
say
admit.
not good. I did not say not
said
good.
less.
I said the PlayStation
All
was a
right,
little
games
faster.
I was sort of all right. So overall experience, what's the better overall hardware? Like, what am I going to get besides just playing the games? Do I get the same like a Blu-ray, 4K, etc.?
You want to talk about like the
Is
the
there as an
experience and
entertainment
the
system?
operating system? There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, that's
There's the
just-
word I was looking for.
Yeah,
That's like
I
an
mean,
entertainment
honestly,
system that offers Blu-ray, 4K, etc. Does one offer more than the
You're
other?
getting both the same.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
about the same. But the
Identical.
UI is better on PlayStation.
No, the UI is not better on PlayStation.
Based on what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what?
Yes,
So
it
in
is.
user experience, why?
It's more. It's smoother
UI
and cleaner. It's
Oh, what? It's blue.
yeah, right.
no,
That's what I'm saying. Yours is
the
blue.
UI
Ours is very graphical. A very like vibrant
The
GUI.
Xbox UI
it's
is
like a Windows
garbled
10.
mess.
It's like Windows.
And
Oh
Windows
yeah, because
10 is
Windows
that.
10
I
is
know somebody-
vaulted
Well, that's what he
for
uses
its
right
beauty
now.
as
So
a
it's
UI,
familiarity.
right?
So it's
Oh my
familiarity.
God.
Most people
Oh
are
my
using Windows as an
So-
operating
so-
Yeah,
system.
no, they're
talk
using
about-
Windows because that's
so
all
now
they
you have
have.
to-
Windows
Okay.
is not known as the
So then you go get
Picasso
something
beauty
you're
Now
familiar
you
with.
have to,
of
now you
the
have to
UI.
navigate the
Wait, hang on. So what
Windows
system
10
are you running
with a
then?
controller.
If you're not
We're
running
using it
Windows, what are you using? Linux?
No, I
mean,
have
I am
Windows. I
running
do have
Windows.
You
Windows.
have
Because my
Windows,
job
because-
exactly.
But I have
All
a
right.
mouse.
why
No,
not?
but
Guys.
don't assume because that is the dominant
Why
market.
don't you get a Mac? Why don't you get a Mac?
Okay.
This is my job
There's
on
Macs. There's
I have
Linux.
a
You
Mac.
can
All right,
install.
all right.
Linux is free.
Look. You're just arguing over each other. You have we have 2 minutes, 3 minutes left. I need these final
Okay,
closing
real quick.
arguments to really. What is the because none of you have really sold me. I'll be honest, but a couple of you
sort
have
of
made
is
some
this.
points.
Here,
Izzy,
I'll
let's
tell
go
you
back
right
to
now.
you. We're going to
Andy,
each give you a
you have a
30-second
family,
closing.
right?
Go ahead.
You have a
PlayStation,
family,
Team
right?
PlayStation. Go ahead.
Yep,
Okay,
the
you have a
PlayStation-
family.
Oh, you have-
You have more fun-friendly games for kids on PlayStation than you have on Xbox.
Okay, what
The
about the
controllers,
non-family
people
man?
could- What was
Okay,
that?
so the non-family man, if the non-family man is new to gaming or new to next gen or current gen gaming, it's accessible, it's a clean UI, there are titles you know, and you know the company is going to stand behind you, okay? The hardware is good, and you can do all of these same things that people are saying you can't do on the PlayStation. You're still getting a Blu-ray machine, you're still going to be able to stream whatever you want to stream, everything is still available, but when you turn on your gaming system to do the thing you bought it for, which is game, you are going to have a wider, more robust selection of games on the PlayStation.
Okay. Anything else to add,
And
Darth
one
Eddie Longo,
final
quickly?
point, all the bonuses they say the Xbox has over the PlayStation are things that you can just do with your PC. There's really no need to buy an Xbox when you have a PC to do what it already does. It's silly. There's no reason for it. You want a console, a gaming console that gives you what a gaming console does, plus maybe something like the Blu-ray and stuff like that. Not
So
to be
can Halo be played on a PC and an Xbox?
Yes. So
Yes.
yeah,
what-
I was going to get
so-
to that.
So how do
I
you?
have-
That's
I
a pretty big, because then I can just get a
Yeah.
PlayStation and then play Halo on the
No,
PC.
so,
So,
but
you,
here's
I want to
the
hear that in your closing argument. Go ahead, Chris and Rob.
Okay, so I have two words for you: Game Pass. Game Pass is a service that includes all the Microsoft exclusives, and you pay one fee and you get it on Xbox, PC, and you get the online service for Xbox. You're not going to have your Xbox next to your PC, so you're going to want to be able, if you're not going to stream gaming from your living room, so you're going to be able to want to take that game that you have, bring it into your studio right here, and be able to stream it seamlessly without someone, without even switching. So that to me is a big selling point, where someone who is a streamer who's not necessarily also going to put their console next to their PC, just because, you have PC. Well, not everybody has a gaming PC. Not everybody has or wants to use their PC for gaming.
Okay,
True.
Rob, any
And
final
why does the
thoughts?
switching over seamlessly matter?
I didn't say it's matter for those people. I said for some
Well, if
people.
they don't have a PC.
All right,
let Rob go. Let Rob
Rob,
go.
final thoughts as we wrap
nothing.
up our time here. Go ahead.
That in addition to that, it's like, I don't know if you I'm sure you all watched the release for PS5 today. I was not even a little bit impressed. All of the cutesy stuff that they had all over it. Like, I'm an adult. I'm a man. All right. I need something with some actual good story. There was maybe 3 titles. 3 titles out of that whole thing that I may or may not have actually cared to actually look at, if I'm being totally honest. 3. And 2 of them were re-releases anyway. It was Spider-Man 1.6 and Horizon Zero Dawn 1.3. That's all that shit was.
So what's on the Xbox? I want to ask the man the question. What are the games on the Xbox at launch that are going to be more appealing than the 3 you saw on PlayStation?
There are much more heavier stuff than that. And on top of that, they even have a JRPG.
Like what? Like
name them. Just heavier. Name them.
So there's Scarlet Nexus. There is also
Hellblade 2.
Exactly.
A beautiful game. Like, you want a graphically impressive game, you go play Hellblade 2. Halo Infinite, Forza Motorsport 8.
They clearly are having trouble saying the games. Okay, here. I
just said the game.
There's also Ash, and there's Ashen as well.
Last question to see if you can sway me. Okay. Last of Us Game 1 was a great game. Everyone can agree on that one. Yes. Is that on both systems?
No.
What's a game that's great that's on both systems?
That's on both systems?
Yeah.
There's so much
Red Dead Redemption.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Okay. I want to play. Sorry, I'm not a gamer.
Yeah.
I've said it. All right, I want to play Call of Duty. Which system's gonna play it better?
The same.
Doesn't matter.
Same.
There's no bonus for either.
But
all of you agree.
Yeah. It's gonna be. It's pretty much the gaming experience. It's the user experience. That's gonna be.
That's because it's created by a third party who makes it. Across all
I might say servers might be a little bit better on Xbox, but I mean that's kind of a that's a tech question.
The multiplayer servers.
That was the last exactly the multiplayer to play live with people across the network.
User experience on Xbox is much better
for Xbox Live.
For Xbox Live, you can also then do the parties and stuff like that on PC as well.
I've never had a problem.
You do all that same stuff on PlayStation. I've never had.
But you can't party up on. Can you party up with your Xbox with your PlayStation 4 friends on PC? I can party up with my Xbox One friends on my PC if I want to.
Depends on the game. If I'm on Steam, it depends on the
Borderlands,
game.
You can. Well, I mean,
Steam. Of course, it's PC. Yeah. No, I mean, that's. Yeah.
But they have the actual Xbox to Xbox. I don't log into Steam to go talk to my Xbox friends on my PC.
Semantics indeed. You know? All right, time. Ding, 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 ding. All right, now here's your chance. While you guys can still offer over comments, super chats, whatever over there. If you want to help sway either of these sides, you can. As I'm sort of gathering this intel, now would be the chance. All right, so bravo, good job, I guess.
I guess.
Guys.
Look, I think this was a little closer than I thought. At the same time, it sort of wasn't because there were a few just obvious ones. I mean, the PlayStation team. I know it's all about the games, and you guys didn't really sell me on the games. To be fair, and I'm sure there's more or whatever, but I didn't hear enough. You just said it, but you didn't really break that down. And the ones you did, I'm not familiar with. So if I'm a new buyer, I'm not like I don't know what the hell that means. But to be fair, I need to look at the boxes or see some gameplay and say, oh, that looks cool and whatever. Same thing with Xbox. You also didn't really give me any. It really did come down to Spider-Man versus Halo, and Halo's not out yet. And then it came down to. You said that the system wasn't good, but then they reminded you of the Red Ring of Death. So that way, it sounds like both systems have had faulty problems. So it's sort of not fair to either point. The thing I really got, and then what Izzy said something great of like, if I want to go play the retro mini games, I can just go power up my Super Nintendo or my phone, and I can get that sort of feel there. If I want to have the real gaming experience, the PlayStation clearly is sort of offering that more, and that's sort of what a gamer would want. The other thing that sort of led me to that direction was also the fact that. Wait a second, I can get all those exclusives on a PC, so my PC here can literally play the same games, the Halos, etc., and then I can have a gaming computer. I wasn't sold by Chris onto why that would make it better. So based off of these arguments, I gotta say I'm gonna buy the PlayStation 5!
One thing I forgot to...
That's just my opinion. What do you guys think in the comments? That was that. There we go. I mean, look, there's a lot of the people in the comments were mad at all of you. You're forgetting this. You're forgetting that. Oh my God! It's so much easier when you're in watching it than when you are on the Zoom. But I think you guys did a fun job. It was fun to listen and keep it tight. I think we need to revisit this one as we get more intel and as we get more games, as we get the price points. Perhaps we'll do a round 2 when Xbox has more to show.
Take a look at the pictures, by the way.
I did. I've looked at them.
People are picking on the PS5. But the Xbox looks like an air purifier.
Yeah, no, this looks like a refrigerator, right? It's like a little.
It's a tower.
I'm looking at it right
like
now.
A small
it's a
PC
tower.
is
It's
what
not
it
as
looks
bad as
like.
the.
And yours looks like a dolled up textbook.
Yeah, I
Congrats.
mean, this was just like a weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, it looks like an old Wii, but then they like tried to make it look like an air. It looks like a Wi-Fi, like a old Wii mixed with like a Wi-Fi router.
It looks like an old router. Oh shit.
It looks like an old Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi
router. It has, like,
routers
ooh,
are
but
cool
it's
looking.
blue.
I don't know what anyone's complaining
It's
about
got like
that.
the blue LED
Steampunk.
like hot tub. Like I'm shocked it doesn't change color as you game. You know.
I don't know about you, but I also looked at aesthetics.
I don't like the
alone.
white. I don't like the white. It's gonna get dirty.
Yeah, dude, that's
It'll
what I was thinking
come
too.
out.
I think it should have been
one.
reversed. They
Yeah.
should have made it
It'll
black
be
with
like
the white
6
middle,
months
and it
before
would
I
have been
think
like an
there's gonna be a
Oreo.
black one too,
I
because
think
the
there'll be a
picture
black
was a
one
black
launch.
controller
It
originally,
needs to
Yeah, they
so
just
there'll
dropped a black
probably be a
controller.
black one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
overall, and looking at them, I think I'd rather have. I don't know. The Xbox is super boring, and it looks big.
Eric Meekins in
looks
the
like
chat.
a-
A Wii cosplaying as a PlayStation.
Yes, it does feel that way. Yeah, it totally feels that way.
Not bad.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it's just they're not. Neither of the looks are right. And yeah, the Xbox just went super. Does the top concave? Is that what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, you can rest it like just like the PlayStation.
A whole orange
You
in
can
it?
put them sideways.
Why
so-
would I want that? I want if I'm.
Oh,
I want
so it looks like a chest instead of a refrigerator.
Yeah, no, neither of. Let's be honest, neither of them are great. But at
Neither
least
of
the
them look
Xbox
good,
is
no.
black
I don't
and like
understand.
small. I don't like to see my system by my TV. It's annoying.
Yeah,
So
I want
I
like a
don't
little
get it.
box. Why can't you give me like a little box or something?
Yeah, the PlayStation
Yeah.
5
Alexa,
looks.
man.
They really
I
leaned
can
in the
definitely
white.
see that. I can definitely see PlayStation like getting gross after a while too if you get the all white. That's
How often
Cheeto
are you
dust,
people
everything
touching
else.
things? That's my question. I don't touch
No, not
my
from touching
system.
things. Not from even touching things like dust and if you have pets and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's a
To
lot
be
of dust.
fair,
just,
when
just
we
the
were
oil.
talking
Well,
about
just
it,
the oil on your
it's a,
fingers.
there's a lot
Kids,
to it.
if you have kids.
We're going to
Kids,
keep this
especially
conversation
kids.
going here live. That's what happens here on Nerd Wars, but I'm going to trim it here for the people who watched it later. That was what happened here on this fight. We got the Joker fight next, a lot more coming, so make sure you tune in Thursdays here live on the channel to watch Nerd Wars. You can show your support anytime with the links down below. Thanks so much to my guests. Rob and Izzy, plug your podcast quickly. Go ahead. You guys have a cool podcast I want everyone to check out.
All
Yo,
right, so
man,
I'm
we
Rob
are,
the Noob, and that's Izzy Takamono, right down there. That one right there.
Plug your
And,
podcast.
we're on 4 Nerds. That's the number 4 Nerds. 1 as the number 1 podcast.
Nice. I love it. Check it out. Check that and go check out Darth Daddy Lunga over on the Grey Council on YouTube. He needs to get 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there. Go subscribe. Show him some support. And Chris, you know where to find him. He's always here. My Alfred. Love you guys. Thanks so much for coming. That was a lot of fun. But we will be staying tuned. Don't leave yet, live viewers. But everyone watching this in the replay, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check us live on Thursdays. And I'll probably at some point put a link up here to the other round so you can watch it later. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Bye.